camaraderie for larger society. Once you understand this, once you understand what you're actually getting involved.
Oh man, I actually didn't want to get it live right now, dude. But like, yeah, I was just testing, but I did go live. So here it is. Now we're at live night shift. So guys, it's gonna be a good stream. So let me just set it up, because if I have to be live on YouTube, I have to make sure that everything is all set. You know, I have to make sure that I listen to the right music, hip hop, DMS hip hop, that was just fucking fire, and also make sure that I just don't feel like too much in my depressed state. So today obviously is better than yesterday, and thank you, homie, for a guy for checking up on me yesterday, dude. Because man, it was a hard fucking breaking moment for me. And I know I cursed a lot in English, but you know what? Like, this is just my hobby. This is just my understanding of English as an outsider, as an consultant. So I don't think mastering this language is gonna be so important for my fellow American friends and other American friends that probably will see this video way years ahead of the stream that we're doing right now. So it's cool. You know, I ain't complaining about anything. Nothing to complain about. By the way, one thing that you guys look at me, you know, I dress like a Miami real estate scumbag, which actually encountered one in my work. But like, let's forget about it. So I dress like a Miami scumbag, bro. But this the only fucking this kind of clothes that I have, and yeah, I'm just wearing it because I ran close to wear. You know, I put them all in the fucking washer machine, and it's all black t-shirts. And actually, my boss told me like, "Hey, Bill, dude, like, because." She purchased a work uniform for us to take a picture while we were doing this team building activity outside, and we have to wear this company uniform. So I wear that blue uniform, which I think, you know, I would like to show you guys. She was like, "Yeah, come on, look at you, Bill, you know, looking so fresh with that color of clothes instead of just wearing black t-shirts." I'm like, this was people in your age thing, but like people in my age, I feel like you can wear colorful t-shirts, but for people like me that are just fucking on my fucking path to try to make it out of here as a Chinese medicine, I'm like, bro, let me just fucking wear black and oh, we got actually a first comment. Pierre, what's up, Pierre? Fair Minigo. Yeah, what's up, homie, bro? Good to see you, bro. You're the first one to pop into the conversation today. And I think this is awesome because you gotta be. And hello too, bro. How you doing, my man? You always gonna be one of those my old friends, you know, home Ferrari guy, leader, and destruction. And I miss you, homie, Mr. Beast, bro. Like I hope you're doing well, bro. Like, good to see you, my man. You know, like my live stream as a Chinese, bro. I think it's just very unique because actually, bro, I'll be honest with you. I always think like, hey, man, like I'm doing this thing on YouTube, and I have been like watching YouTube and sort of doing YouTube for a couple of years. Let me just switch back to the language that I speak Mandarin, which if I have to speak in Mandarin means 我觉得我应该说中文。I feel like I have to appeal to the Mandarin audience, which is people from mainland China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Indonesia, Singapore. I think that's my fucking destiny to go on. But you know what? I love the beacon of freedom, which now I see no more, bro. But you will be back. I believe the beacon of freedom will be back in the next election, probably with Gavin Newsom. But we don't know. Let's just try to enjoy our day. Try to not let those fucking bullshit that Trump made up to affect our life. I think that's the most important thing that we can do right now. So, actually, bro, you doing great? Just woke up from a nap, bro. I think this is just the morning, bro. A lab, bro. I think you should be deep sleep now, like a lab, bro. What are you doing in the night? Probably, I feel, bro. Like once young, I was, not sleeping the whole night, and yeah, just fucking when the daylight comes in, I begin to sleep, and when the noon comes, I went to a Mexican restaurant to buy a bunch of French fries, and that was my fucking life in the United States of fucking America, bro. And so it's 5 p.m., bro. Like, are you in the States, bro? Because it's 10:46 in China p.m. Oh my god, dude! Like that really surprised me. I know that USA has you in France, bro. My bad, bro. I love your president. I love Mr. Macron, bro. I wouldn't say maybe because he's handsome, but if I'm being honest, I would say there was one of the factors, and also he ain't cartel into Russia like that bitch. Let's say was elected by the most powerful nation in the world. So, bro, France, good, bro. I watched that news. We are France. Macron quoted Trump to say, hey man, just get out of the way, dude. I'm gonna go, because the security guards, the agents set up a blocking scenario so that Macron could not move, and Macron just called Donald Trump and like, hey, how you doing, man? Can you just get out of here and let me try to fucking do my thing? So, all right. So, France, that's awesome. French, bro, French. I would say right now is the world leader nowadays. If we have to judge people by how good they're looking, dude, like the French president gotta be the best, dude. Fucking Macron, bro, is the most good-looking person out there in the world stage. It used to be Justin Trudeau, but because Canadian people just hate Justin so much, he gone, and now Canadian people got Mr. Carney. I don't know how you're feeling about it. If he really winning the hearts of people, he wouldn't be elected. Am I right? And I know that peer opposition leader that was like so persuading when he was doing those arguments, statements in the Canadian Congress or Senate, bro, but like he didn't get elected and he actually lost by a big number. So I was like, hey, you know what? Yeah, you think I'm a Chinese guy. I do not understand about democracy. And I'll tell you the exact opposite. Because I'm a Chinese guy, I understand about democracy more than you do. Because I know that how precious that freedom of speech is. So that's why I'm so happy when Jimmy Kimmel is back. Because comedy hosts that roast politician, roast the president that is gone from the television industry because the president doesn't like it. You know, like what kind of countries would have that kind of things happen? I tell you, Russia, North Korea. Do you think I'll say China? No, I ain't gonna say that, bro. Because I mean China. And yeah, China #1. Yes, sir, bro. Bro, look at me, dude. I hate this fucking Miami scumbag fucking clothing. Let me actually change it into a black t-shirt for real. For real, bro. Like, yeah. I'll be right back. Where's my black t-shirt, bro? I'm wearing washing them. Oh, bro, I'll be back. Slowly. 那咋地那个啥嘛？我讲两岁来学一个，好死。All right, good fellas, I'm back. Good fellas. Yeah, bro. Your underling lobster mafioso is back. You know why? Actually, I had an argument with my father. He was. I don't even want to explain what kind of fucking crazy statement that he was making. Because if you know me, really, you know, dude, like you know who my father is. Like he just fucking totally out of his mind, bro. Like, I think the way that he's out of his mind is worse than my schizophrenic friend combined with my depression. All the mental illness combined cannot surpass his level of fucking ridiculousness on the spectrum, bro. So I was like, you know, hey, what do you want, man? Do you want to fight? Yeah, that's my fucking call with thing. Like, it's fucking 10 p.m. in China. Like, he ain't fucking working right now, dude. He ain't got a job, dude. And I'm the only person that's making money, making an income, doing a job right now. That I gotta wake up like 8:20 in the morning. And anyways, I don't want to brag. I feel like as a man is what you're supposed to do. And also as a man, I'm feel so lucky that I'm in this job position. If they fire me, it's alright, dude. If they fire me, they will compensate me if they are obeying the labor laws. But I think I'm just like slavism, those people in Shenzhen City, which is like adjacent to Hong Kong and good economies, and yeah. Yeah, that's my homie right here, bro. Hey, Bill, must be late here, bro. Not too late, bro. I just start the stream 15 minutes ago, and the Pure said, "What was that noise?" For instance, bro, that noise was me fucking trying to having a verbal battle with each other because like my father is a crazy person. You probably know it. You definitely know it, homie, bro. Like, cause I knew that you have been on this channel for some time now. I just the first time coming here. So my father is a crazy person, totally insane. So I was like, dude, like get the fuck out of here, go back to your beds. You're unemployed. I'm the only person that's doing a job right now is making income. So how about you just shut the fuck up and go back to your bed and stop fucking messing with me? Because like, yeah, they really mess with me. If my father got engaged with anything that I'm doing, dude, I feel just fucking bad, dude. It was just like fucking yesterday, bro. Like I have depression, and sometimes that depression panic attack just fucking happen, bro. And there's no way that you can control it. You just gonna pray that you wake up the next morning feeling in a balanced state. That's what my father do. Like he emotionally infected me like that. So I was like, he was being aggressive, and I was being aggressive too. So he just verbal exchange, all good. No fight, which is good because I was saying, bro, like in a fight, bro, I easily fucking annihilate him, but I wouldn't do that. But actually, right now, I'm not too sure because like right now my knee is broken, so in a fight, if your knee is broken, bro, let's say you're on UFC, even if you are Conor McGregor, you're probably gonna get beaten up by some just fucking Chinese UFC fighter that ain't even in the rankings because you have that injury, and this the position I have right now, which makes me sad, bro. Like, yeah, bro, Bill 5'9", 5'10", bro, and a little bit fat, bro. But that makes me a powerful opponent if I have to fight some scumbag, bad guys. But since my knee is broken, bro, it's hard for me to fight, so that's a little bit sad. So like probably I think my father he won't be harassing me again. If he does, bro, you're probably gonna see the fight happening just right here right now in this live stream. So yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Oh, VW was nothing, bro. Can anybody explain to me? Oh, I actually don't need to ask for the explanation, bro. Oh, never mind. Yeah, right. Never mind. That's probably the word. So I won't be searching on Google. Never mind. Yeah, I think it's a word. And never mind. Guys, never mind. Yeah, exactly, bro. I was about to like, dude, hey, I haven't heard about this fucking acronym before, so let me search it. But I'm like NVW. It's definitely gonna be never mind. So yeah, bro, this one saying, bro, like. Yeah, you French, I'm Chinese. We both do not speak English as our first language, and we do have an English teacher out in here in the slide string. Home for a guy, he's an English teacher for us. As meantime, he's a doctor. As meantime, he's UFC champion. As meantime, he's an astronaut, bro. Like, so we can learn a lot from him, bro. Like, it 不是录屏，OK。Bro, like I'm also streaming on this Chinese platform, right? And this person was like, "Is this fucking real person or is that a fucking recorded video?" 这是真人啊，所以你现在可以看出来了嘛，对吧？Like a recorded video. Yeah, bro, I haven't done recorded video for some long time, bro. Because I used to do it and I used to have a lot of passion for it until I got invited for a cup of tea. 这个环境有点差啊，对对啊，我就是我现在环境越差越好啊，节省成本，你懂我意思吧？灰扑扑的，其实这个我觉得还是和小红书这个平台有关吧。我看一下能不能调亮这个灯。我看一下。我用小红书比较少，因为在其他平台上看那个灯其实没有这么暗的，所以我只是在小红书上看起来有点暗一点，其他平台挺光明的。And 因为哥们儿，如果觉得我这个频道咱们有缘分的话，可以点个关注 ，OK，我会很感激的。然后 ，anyways guys back onto my YouTube fan, you know, you always feel good a lot. Actually, wow, I never thought that I could be doing this again in the last year. That's myself, bro. I didn't think I would be able to do YouTube live stream like I was used to again, bro. Because when your mental health just goes down, bro, like you witness, homie, for a guy witness yesterday, my mental health was just fucking down, and depressed, bro. It was so bad that I took the maximum of antidepressant to try to control it. And do I feel better today? Not really. About taking an antidepressant in the morning, it makes you just fucking wake up. You're like, all right, it's a new day. Let's fucking go to work. Let's fucking try to earn that salary. And you fucking arrive at the office. You feel like shit. So, like, probably I should have taken my antidepressants, which is what I did, and I taken it. And this thing, I feel like the most obvious effect it has on you is that it makes you sleepy as hell, bro. So sleepy and tired. You have no fucking strength and power in your body, bro. So so I better like actually, bro, like about the antidepressants I'm taking, I feel like it's so unaffordable, bro. It's just so unaffordable, bro. Like like it can be a cool thing for me to create cigarettes to create antidepressant, bro. I feel like it's hard, bro, because there's antidepressants that had allegedly, supposedly has the effect of curing your ADHD. which I have. And I'm like, bro, like, so let me try this, you know, like 4 pills gone, you know, why? Because you gotta take 2 pills at once. I'm like, bro, like, yes, I feel like it stepped on my focus a little bit, which I think is so important, dude. When I'm focused, I feel like I'm sharp. I can analyze like a pro, and I can, if I had to suck a tea, bro, even if I never have done it before, I can do it great, bro. It's how sharp I am. But if I don't take this thing, bro, I feel like I'm just like a stupid person. And this is just like having a little bit side effects up to nice effects that helps you to deal with your ADHD. But like the real ADHD medicine is out there and it's hard to acquire because you had to go through a process of, you know, going through that diagnosis with those kind of machines and X-rays to analyze your brain, and it's gonna cost more than $100. So, bro, like since my knee is broken, I definitely would prioritize that, you know. So how fucking oh, this is the tiger of Chinese streets, you know. I'm using this as a metaphor for the Wolf of Wall Street, bro. Because my Mandarin name includes a Mandarin word that is, if translated to English, is called tiger, and this is actually the tiger of Chinese street. Let's call it that way, right? Not like Wall Street, but I do have a best friend that is kind of do that kind of thing in China, bro. But yeah, bro. Like yesterday was days that I met with him, bro, and I got extremely sad. I don't think he was the reason that got me extremely sentimental and sad and just fucking use the maximum of antidepressants that I can take as a crutch to just stay not too broken. But I do think he playing character in there, which you know is it's my problem. It's not his problem. It's me that have depression. If I don't have that, bro, like that thing won't happen. But I do actually have it, and I think this is probably genetic because my father was diagnosed with depression. So this is probably genetic combined with the fact that my father really just fucking demonstrated domestic violence and domestic emotional abuse at its best when to me and my mom. So I think I got fucked up bad, and so were my mom, dude. She didn't deserve such a scumbag. But the funny thing, I always talk shit about my father. He deserves it, but he's the only person that's left in this world that has a blood connection with me, a rare blood connection with me. Let's say if your father is Hitler, like you are German that's born afterwards, and you find out your father is that fucking monster that sacrificed so many lives in Europe, Africa. What do you think about it, bro? I definitely don't mean that my father is as evil as Hitler, but to be honest, in the past when my mom was just sick and my mom was in the hospital and he was like pretending to be a good person and he just got drunk and went to the hospital and evoked a scenario where the fucking security guards had to come because he was cursing at my mom how dare you get cancer? Like, so I was like, this dude is someone that will always be on my animal list because my mom treated me quite well, dude. And she 深圳 B 哥，哎，B 哥是你吗？换头像啊，深圳 B 哥应该是就我认识的那个 B 哥，换头像没人帅。So I feel like if we are holding this resentment in our hearts, it's gonna be so hard to proceed with our lives. So I feel like there's a lot of profound teachings in the Bible when Charlie Kirk's wife went on stage on that memorial of Charlie. He said, "I forgave him." Like it's a hard thing to do, and for me, I feel like probably I should say the same thing. That yeah, I forgave him for the fact that he is just like me, born in China, raised by a fucked up father who used domestic violence and abused his children and the mother of those children all the time by the most extreme with the most extreme version. So 这个是你吗？是你吗，哥们儿？我觉得应该是你，因为应该不会这么巧的。So I think my father became an evolution of that, which I unfortunately became the victim, and my mom became the victim of that. And I'm like, come on, man, why we? You know, everybody else they got a healthy family, healthy grandparents, and I'm just in this fucking family, dude. This fucking, you know, guys. Since I am running out of money, you know that this June I went to the half a year charity contributing your blood public service to do that, because if I do that, bro, I think I can contribute my blood to people who need it. As the meantime, I get 200 RMB in return for your nutrition. And I was like, let me do that. And I found out like this compared to the last time that I went to this place. I only been to this location 2 times. Last time, bro, like there ain't many people. This time it is like fucking Indians that's trying to go into an airplane to go to Canada. And no disrespect to Indians, I'm just making a metaphor. Only Fargo said you there. Phil got wounded emotionally along the way growing up and never gained empathy from it to apply it to others. Only deepening anger at his own wounds and lashing out as an emotional defense. Yeah, bro, I feel like this is exactly what my father's problem is about, bro. Because, you know, the most prevalent mental illness is in the countryside of China, and I am born in the countryside of China, even though I later just came to the suburb of the Chengdu city to grow up and make my friends in the city. But when I was in the suburb, bro, like it's I think, bro, you know, you definitely see me having a lot of fucking mental issues, you know. Because when I was growing up, it was my father trying to fight with my mom, and I'm always on my mom's side, always. Because my father, you know, like dealing with him man to man, as a man right now, I definitely just can feel that he's absolutely an insane person. Why? Just get like you said, bro, like he got wounded in his childhood, bro. So I got wounded in my childhood too. It's probably one of the reasons that led me to this stage of mental health where it just absolutely not promising. And growing up, I just witnessed that my father and my mom just trying to fight physically, fight. Imagine you feel a child, you see your father and your mom just physically fight with each other. And when I grew a little bit younger, like I did have a healthy knee before, so I can easily just fucking overwhelm my father with my force. But that man was crazy, bro. He was scratching my face, doing all those kind of things, really trying to fucking like make some bloody thing come out. And always I stay calm. I'm like, do like, please let me just subjugate him, suppress him at this moment with my force. But right now, bro, I think since my mom had passed, ever since my father has bullied me for last year, I sort of have taken it for granted to just get bullied by him. And I feel like when my mom was bullied by him, I feel like it's the same thing because my mom just took this kind of bullying for granted, took domestic violence for granted, which, as far as I know, I think we all know we should not take that kind of thing for granted. We should take that kind of thing to the court. So, man, that's a hard subject to dive into because, like my mom and didn't go to college, didn't even go to high school, but she was such a capable woman that achieved so much in her life, even with this kind of scumbag husband. She still achieved so much in her life. Without my mom, there would never be me being in America, and there would never be this version of Bill back in China still like trying to connect to the world, going on YouTube, connect with you. So my mom really, she supported me. My father, so I was just dreaming about going to the States. So yeah, man, just talking about it, bro, like having this sense of hatred and just extreme hatred. It's really hard to fucking do with my life if I hold on to it. So I realize the Christian value, forgive the person for they don't know. Like Charles wife said, I forgave the assassin. But in my father's case, bro, like it's hard for me to forgive him. It's really hard for me to forgive him because in my mother's last couple of days, she was trying to take over my mom's last savings, and definitely my mom doesn't want to give to him. My mom that you would be willing to give that to you rather than giving to him because you help her only kid to withstand hard times emotionally, financially. My father is doing the opposite thing, so he even came to harass us physically. So if we're going back to that history, it is just so hard for me to forgive about my father. But I think I'm gonna adopt, choose the attitude of a Christian to forgive my father since he doesn't know, like what you expect a fucking impoverished kid born in the 70s in one of the most impoverished countryside in China, and also has a fucked up father, probably on his level, probably below his level, and he grew up to become a fucking psychopath. And yeah, I probably should forgive him, because like even as I'm just recalling those things, bro, like I actually got emotionally really triggered, bro. Like I'm like almost want to fucking open the door of my bedroom and go to beat him up. Really. But like this is what I like about Bibles, because Bibles, Christian values, taught you how to forgive your enemies. Like, is my father my enemies? I would say yes, because how he treated my mom and how he abused both of us. And it is sickening. He even abused my mom when my mom was just in the hospital, laying down, unable to move. And he was just drunk and fucking verbally abused my mom, that the doctors have to call in the security guard to get my father out of here. And I remember that time my mom just like called me, and she was crying, saying like, "Hey son, come back," like I know like something was wrong, bro. Like it's the same thing. And bro, I actually thinking about it. I'm like, if anyone ever says those things to my mom, dude, I will not forgive him. Not only that, I will not forgive him, I will try to make him experience the same pain that my mom experienced and I experienced as a payback to him. So, as I'm recording this right now, homies, like, yeah, I really want to screw up with my father right now, like, yes, I do have a broken knee, but can he win that, bro? Yeah, he can push me over, bro, but in terms of grappling, like a UFC fighter, if you are not using any fucking lethal weapons like a knife, because he tried to do that once to me. I think I still can physically overwhelm him when he pushed me down. So, bro, I think I was being like not so intense when he fucking like just pop on and fucking try to toss some fucking shit, bro. And I think we're alright, we're cool. And and they really brought back a lot of bad memories I have about him. So I feel like, man, come on, dude. Like, am I really forgiving this to you? My mom passed away like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And to really think about it, I feel like it's almost unimaginable that it's been 2 years since my mom has passed. And a lot of bad things had happened to me during that period when my mom was at her last stage of life, and after she passed, a lot of bad things. And my father got be the number one cause of it, I would say. And really, dude, Like if you're an OG of the channel, homie, yeah, actually, homie, I think I'm gonna set you as the monitor person of the channel, dude, because you are an OG too. You see that I posted a video when the police officer was screaming at my father and saying that you are a disgrace. I also have family members, my parents, they have cancer, and that is what you're doing to your family member that has cancer. You are disgraced. There was the footage that I shot with that police officer that he demanded to fucking report to come to our apartment. And yeah, there's been so many times that the police officers that have come to our apartments just because of my father's craziness and alcoholic insane person behavior. And each time is humiliating for him. And right now, like recalling those history it's really hard for me to forgive him about that, bro. But that makes me like Donald Trump. Like I hate my political opponents, but this is not political business. I think Trump definitely love his parents. If anyone ever, not Trump, it's each and all of us that has a person that try to mess with our parents that ain't abusing us, that is actually encouraging us, supporting us when we are growing up, bro. Like if any person is messing with it, dude, like we're gonna beat the shit out of that factor. This is what I will do. This is what I will do. Definitely. And man, I think my mental illness due to depression, all those things definitely like not only genetically came from my father, but also on the environment that I grew up. Just seeing he constantly just fucking making troubles to fucking mess with my mom, not doing anything, but in the meantime just fucking abusing me verbally, physically as much as he can, because he's a fucking trash. So yeah, bro, like ain't really in the mood right now, bro. Like recalling my mom. It's a tough thing for me, recalling my mom. But it's a toughest thing for me to recall the fact that in the last couple of days of my mom's life, my father was still trying his best to be an evil person, to verbally assault my mom by sending my mom messages like, "I hope you die sooner," stuff like that. Dude, like you probably, if you're a real Christian that goes to church every week, you probably think that, hey, bro, like try to fucking be a legit Christian person. But for me, I feel like I'm learning it, bro. I know the quotes from it, and it is so inspirational for me. And I love about the principle of Bible. I most feel like my mom is my Jesus. Yes, she is. Because she has to endure the torture of an psychopathic short Chinese man that don't do nothing but taking pleasure in the fact that he can abuse his only two family members. I think, how can you just tolerate them? Like, I was mad. I was like, how can you tolerate it? I cannot tolerate it. Even right now, thinking about it right now, dude. I want to fucking just do something really violent, which I know I wouldn't do, but that's how it triggers me. So I hope that there's gonna be a day where I'm gonna see a church in my district. All right, bro. Like, your mom sound like a great mom. Walker said, bro, yes, my mom is a great mom. Like, in my life, actually, haven't met. I had just met a couple women that is like my mom, with that kind of characters, kind characters. Yeah. Homie Farkas said, wish the video will last well and testaments hadn't been lost. You were in an emotional shape to pursue it through, but still do have witnesses, even if at the time they want to be left out, bro. Yes, I know you're a witness of it, bro. Like, thinking about it. 可爱棒徒步，Hello，你好。So there was the worst 2 years of my mom's life, and also the worst 2 years of my life. Is they really not knocked me down. You guys know why? Because like, how can you just survive? Like, the two persons that you think are your real family members, they just left you physically and lethally. So I was really down and depressed, so I try my best to come back, but later, since I try so much to come back to make my mom's wish come true for me, dude, I actually went fucking delusional once the time with, and got sent to the mental hospital, and they became my downfall, so it's my fucking downfall, bro. And it is my life, man. Like, you definitely remember, like, in the past, I easily laugh. I easily laugh at things. 自我修养的猪，Hello，你好。And right now, I rarely laugh, I can crack some jokes, but me personally, I really laugh because it's hard for me in my brain neurochemistry. And my father did it to me, and definitely I ain't gonna say that I love that, bro. I would say that I hate that, because I can recover in like 2-3 days, but he fucking chose me to get locked up in the mental hospital for half a month, dude. Like, I'm like, God damn it, dude. Like, this was hard about being an adult that has and parents that can legally control you. Let's say when you are seemingly in trouble, just seemingly, this are fucking power, dude. So yeah, bro. I feel like I should not even bring out my father in this live stream, bro, because like it Bro, actually, I didn't intend to do that. It was the homies that was asking about it, bro. Pure, bro, but it's not your fault. You were just curious, definitely. I understand that, bro. But so I tried to explain what happened, and that led out to strand of thoughts about what happened about this person and this history that we have. So, bro, I would say who 大人优美 how you know, bro, like I love each and all of you. So I also love freedom of speech. I love this thing. I love seeing Jimmy Kimmel back on television, making two shows at once when Donald Trump was just furious, thinking that he got Jimmy canceled, even though like I'm the person that actually doesn't watch Jimmy's show, bro. But like I'm so happy to see Jimmy getting back on television and getting record-setting viewership in their return, bro. This fucking wonderful, bro. And like he ain't holding back from roasting Donald Trump, and I fucking love it, bro. Like today or yesterday, Trump was like, "Okay, now I fucking reversed my position. Now I support Ukraine," and why he just reversed his position instead of becoming Putin's bitch? Because he was like in a press conference with some other president. He said, he said, I saw my friendship with Vladimir Putin president means something, but actually it means nothing. So, you know, that's the president of the States. And actually, in the comment section of Jimmy Kimmel's opening show after he got canceled, and the second show that he has, I saw a lot of people that are in their comments getting propped up to the top comment section. Like people are saying, "Hey, I'm from Indonesia. Hey, I'm from Hong Kong," and I would say, "Hey, I'm from mainland China," and "Hey, I'm from like Europe," or like we just see American as the beacon of freedom. Like what happened in the last fucking 8 months? What fucking happened in the fucking last 8 months, bro? But like we do see USA as the beacon of freedom, and I think yeah, now we got a president that's trying to ruin it, but he cannot do it because the American founders are too smart to realize. They realize that this kind of fucking demagogue can happen in American history. So they got the Constitution, and Trump is trying to ruin it. You know, Trump always said, you know, Putin is my best friend, and fuck Europe, fuck Canada, they're fucking bad people. So yeah, man, this is really such a good thing seeing Jimmy Kimmel bad, bro, and actually after really starting to watch his show for 2 times, bro, in a row, you know, he got 2 shows released on YouTube right now after he got canceled, bro. I was like, dude, bro, like go fight like hell to this fucking dictator that's trying to muzzle your mouth, trying to ruin the fundamental of the United States of America, freedom of speech. Go fight like hell, dude. Use your power. Because Jimmy Kimmel, in his first return, he said no. He actually sat down to interview a lot of people from Russia, Turkey, you know, a lot of countries where if they did that kind of shows, They probably got fucking disappear and executed. And I think one thing that he said was really important. He said like, my shoe is not important. What's important is that we live in a country that allows us to have this kind of show for comedians to make political comedy about the president, you know. I think it's so goddamn right, dude. Okay, damn, man. I see I had to. Hello, 天姐. Okay. Now I'm back, bro. I'm back. 11:40, bro. About time to go to sleep. And as I was saying, bro, like it's Trump politics, but like, jeez, man, jeez. Elon Musk got him elected. Elon Musk control Twitter X, which is the platform that I actually use instead of Chinese social media. Except it's fucking the random platform in China, dude. It's popular who live in China. Local netizens, it's how we call each other, just netizens, not like citizens, because that's the word in our fucking ID card. You know, the netizen of this country, bro. I'm like, so who are the fucking citizens of this country? The fucking people that you get privileged to, that you just use money and schoolgirls to entice them to come to China to study. That's your fucking citizens. So I'm like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna be a part of it at all, bro. Like, this such a shameful tactic. And everybody who were on their right, bro, I feel like if they understand what they were doing, they'll be so fucking ashamed of themselves, which is really sorry, you know, really sorry. But we don't know if that's gonna happen in the lifetimes that we're living, because you know, right now, you know, technology is advancing so fast, AI is advancing so fast, and some Chinese people would just fucking roll on the floor to tell his mother that I want an iPhone 7. I want an iPhone 7. Give me the iPhone 7. And just throwing chairs around, stuff like that, which I actually posted a video on my shorts. You can check it out. Like, we can have that kind of people, or people that just fucking really working, things that, bro, like how about this? Just buy an iPhone 6 right now, bro, since the economy is so fucking down bad. And the job market is so fucking like a shithole. So about that, I have mentioned a lot of times, bro. I do have a job, yes, but I do. Do I have permission to come on it? I think I do, because I was in that market for a long time, dude. So most companies in the private sector ain't following the labor laws. If just ain't following the labor laws, and I suppose today on Renault that one lady posted that she was just saying that like she got 3.5 thousand RMB as her monthly salary, and 6 days a week, which means just one day off in a week. And that's the best job that she ever got in the city of pandas that I live in, Chengdu City. And I saw a lot of people popping in to show their fucking income, and the vast majority are like just around us, like I'm her in terms of income. Well, lucky enough, I don't like the bus that I'm outsourced to, but I am on a contract that is with this Chengdu company, which is just a 1 year process. By February next month, bro, next year, dude, I have to resign the contract, and I don't know if they will resign it. I think they will, because like they ain't gonna find anybody that can communicate in English, because like people in China, they can understand English by learning it on the textbooks, but they cannot speak it, or they cannot hear it listening and speaking. Like this are fucking drawback in terms of being an English professional. So I think I have both those things nailed down just a little bit higher than them. So since my salary is low, so they probably will silence me again. I hope so. But like, okay, this is the fucking night shift, bro. Nighttime. So let me try to not complain about it, bro. So forget about work, bro. Man, like this company, they don't pay too well. They don't fucking cover your meals, because like if you're working on other companies, they probably will cover your meals. But for me, the most important thing is that I can have weekends. I can have national holidays that they legally obeyed, because a lot of companies, they let's just say like they just see labor laws as fucking trash, and they fucking just lie up like, hey, labor laws, how about you just fucking disappear? That's their attitude towards it. If we have to give an example, because I would just tell that the last boss I worked for, the last company, do pay me $350 a month, and intimidates you, force you to work in any moment that you are awake, whether you are in the work day or in your national holidays or in your day offs. They'll just force you. They'll just give you a call to make sure you are still fucking working on their fucking thing, bro. So I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro? Just imagine $325. They try to buy a slave. Like this basically what they want. So I'm like, dude, fuck that, dude. But the job market ain't looking promising recently. I think in the recent couple of years. So because of fucking Donald J. Trump had a tariff on China, it's so high, bro. Like I think there is one factor is this affecting China's economy and Chinese people's income from moving forwards, and now we're just stuck and in a state of deterioration. So it's and speaking of that, bro, I feel like now it's a good time for me to take my sleeping pills. So yeah, I'll be right back, dude. Try to fucking take my sleeping sleeping pills. Homie forget tell me that you can, homie as a pro professional, you can take the pill with whatever liquids you got. I'm like always, like in the prescription of Chinese doctors, they will like prescribe you, this medicine, you fucking take it with warm water. So I'm like, is that one thing that's gonna cause you cancer? It's just drinking hot water, bro. I don't know, but like that's a habit that my mom told me. Not my parent, but my father is fucking a fucking wild scumbag that I wouldn't fucking want to engage with him at all, bro. And 灰扑扑的，OK, let me speak some Mandarin, Holmes. 在常数的朋友们，如果在看我的直播有缘进来，大家吉祥时就可以交个朋友嘛，可以点关注，然后有机会我们可以一起聊天这样子啊，一起创作一些东西啊，这样子啊。OK, so OK, I'm done with my pitch on the random, dude. My name is Daniel Lugo, and I believe in fitness. Bro, that movie was powerful, Bro, about the antidepressant thing. Via, 谢谢 Via 的关注，谢谢 Thank you so much. Bro, about this antidepressant thing, bro, I feel like it's probably like in the suburban hospitals won't cover too much of your medical expenses, even if you have purchased the medical insurance, health insurance. So basically, anything that's in this suburb is facing a lot of restrictions and limitations because of it's in the suburbs. It's like in downtown where police gotta have to and government workers have to be checking frequently. So it's hard for those people to really do their thing. And as far as I know, bro, like this antidepressant, its price has doubled in just 2 months. Doubled in 2 months. And you as much as I don't like Donald Trump, like the fact that he's saying that he's gonna lower the prescription drugs, medicine, I feel like that's a good thing that he's saying. That's not a bad thing. But like if he's really achieving that goal, or he just fucking like being braggadocious like he always was, like I'm gonna end the Ukraine-Russian war the first day in my office. Like those kind of fucking bullshit lies. And郑明路好，郑明路你好。So I need God, bro. I need church, man. I want to go to church, bro. Like one of my homies tell me that since they were in coastal areas, coastal cities in China, in Guangzhou or in Shanghai or in Shenzhen, those cities are pretty developed, first-tier cities compared to Chengdu, like a second-tier city, bro. Like I told you about the job market in Chengdu as a salary status quo in this city right now. So you won't be surprised that even if people are working in those first-tier cities in China, are like just basically having an income that's just also in average pretty low, like. Oh, but I had to say that a big reason is Trump. Dude, I can only point fingers at Trump. I do want to point fingers at some other party, dude. But I can. You feel me? I cannot do that. So I can only point finger at Trump, dude. Like he's a fucking bitch to being President Xi and President Putin's fucking bitch. Trump is like, I'm good. I'm good friends with Putin. I'm good friends with President Xi, and when the Department of Justice brought out the case that there were Russian interference in the U.S. election in 2006, Trump was like, I don't think so. Putin told me they didn't intervene. So they still fucking choose to trust Putin over U.S. Department of Justice. So how low can this administration go? I wonder, because in the first Trump administration, a lot of people just fucking got fired from him or just resigned when they saw January 6th happen. In this administration, Trump just picks up the best people. The Mexican are sending their people. They are not sending their best. This Trump fucking verbatim word for word. And I would say when Trump was picking his cabinet members, he is picking the most unqualified person to be in that position. Because I remember the AG Attorney General was a fucking guy. You know him? He used to be a senator, I think. Forgot his name because of my antidepressants. Matt something, Matt. And there's a person that got the former Speaker of the House, Kevin, ousted. So that guy, Trump tried to pick that guy as his Attorney General. And obviously people were like, bro, are you fucking insane, picking that guy as AG? So he quit the race, probably because his scandal is too much. But right now, like, you see me, homies, you see, I'm just transitioning from talking about my father to Donald Trump, bro. Because I think they're fucking similar. That's probably why I transitioned from that topic to this topic. Because they're similar. As they are all scumbags that live in their own world. They have no fucking decency. They try to fucking suppress other people's freedoms. And bad people, we just say, okay, just bad people. All right, let me take this sleeping pill. Let me take it. Yeah, Holmes. This time, I didn't connect to too many people on the random, so probably two, straight more followers on random, so that's gonna be it. Trump is bullying as a member of the society he aspires to, so it doesn't matter how abused he is by Putin. He still aspires to the club, and that's a problem. Yeah, bro. Like Trump likes the fact of being a dictator, like that Trump 2023, 2028. Like he shows to go that fucking MAGA hat. So he loves it, but like he's an old man. So I do, bro, homie. I as those fucking Hong Kong people and Indonesian people, Thailand people just said, bro, like we look at your country as the beacon of freedom, and we don't know what happened in the last fucking 8 months. And I feel like the system of America, the Constitution of America, will make sure that those bad actors get out of here, because Trump ain't gonna be reelected for just a third term. I hope so. Because if that happens to, like, he will really be like Putin, and he basically just made a tweet, a post on social media saying that, yeah, bro, like Ukraine ain't our business, fucking Europe, you support Ukraine, and yeah, bro, I'm gonna sell you weapons if you wanna win. Buy our fucking weapons. That's American first. That's America first, and that's not those European countries think about, and it's what Trump think about. And you think that Ukraine can come back stronger and even take back their own territory, and even probably go further to attack Russia. So, bro, you just cannot believe this person. Like he started by saying that it's Ukraine that fucking initiated the war, and now like he's saying this, bro. So yes, President Biden has dementia, probably like me, bro. After I have taken my antidepressant, bro. But for Trump, man, like let's just fucking forget about the fact that he fucking was a businessman and probably just got a lot of fucking confidence in himself. Even the most absurd beliefs that he has in his head that he views as fucking true. Let's just see him too as an old grandpa with dementia. But in the meantime, he's so arrogant that, yeah, I actually like I'm just being objective from an outsider look. I won't say Trump is bad with kids, because I saw videos with about Trump with kids too. He actually can do pretty well with kids, so I ain't gonna say that he destroy kids, stuff like that. Just being objective, and President Biden can do better. I definitely I think so. But unfortunately, right now, the Fox News is basically a propaganda outlet for people in the United States. Let's say, today as I was going to the blog, the person behind me was saying, like, why are we doing donating blood right now? Is the war gonna happen? Are we going to attack Taiwan? Because that's what I wanted, bro. Yeah, let's donate the blood. I'm like, internally, my thing is that, dude, you fucking crazy, bro. Like, you are beyond crazy. I think you are like the most representative Chinese that I can ever use to describe to you guys, because like just donate blood to people, like, because the environment is so dangerous, toxic, food, water, anything, so people just get sick and they need blood, bro. So when that dude was like, Yeah, bro, let's just forget about all those people in China, let's say, that in cancer, ain't gonna fucking get the treatment that some privileged class can get and gonna die probably less than 1 year. You seem like that is less important than attacking Taiwan, which the Chinese and they do have free healthcare. So I'm like, bro, like, what? I do not want to engage in a debate with him because I know that there's no way that I can use all the facts to tell him how wrong he is. But in the meantime, I also understand that it is what it is, bro. Like I'm this person that's living in China, and this societies that I live in where people are just fucking out of their minds, you know. And mine, and I'm lost, bro. I'm a old school liberal that is lost. And on individual level, bro, I'm lost emotionally because, like, do I like those antidepressants to fucking engage my life? No, no, I'm not, bro. I don't like those antidepressants at all. But if I don't get it, bro, like the panic attack, anxiety attack, it is making me feel so miserable, bro. So I'm taking those pills. Alright, pills. Give me a sec. Let me try to drink the water to taking the pill. So I'll be right back. Listo. Oh man, better finish off it in case I have better sleep like President Biden, you know, just to sleep more. Do President Biden, you do need that extra sleep because you know you do need that. And I'm just saying this purely out of respect to you as a Chinese person, because like you were the vice president that came to China, came to a university, actually in my city, to do a speech. And although like I know that as the vice president, like you have a lot of limitations, but like when that was happening, America and China's relationship were in its honeymoon, and it was so great. And just imagine, like now we are at this stage, bro. I'm like, come on, man, like, like, we don't deserve that, bro. Like people from the United States and China don't deserve that, bro. Who is fucking making this trouble? I think we both know the answer, so I will just leave it right here, just be encrypted, bro. Like, cause like it's like mental torture for me if I have to face a Chinese person to explain to them that why Japan and American star, you know, things like that, bro. Cause it's what they think. All right, bro. I'm back. I think finishing up all the pills. Tomorrow it's gonna wake up early. And before I wrap up, bro, let me complete the comments. For guys said, just FYI, there are some new AI tools that let you create a script that will be able to be read to in the language of your choice with different voices and accent of your choice. Bro, yeah, AI is so powerful right now. Nano bananas. Let's see. Trump is Putin as a member of a society he aspires to, so it doesn't matter how abused he is by Putin, he still aspires to be in the club. And that's the problem. Yes, sir. Yeah, Trump wants to be in this fucking club, but I guess American people's fucking voice ain't gonna fucking allow Trump to be in their club. So that's a good thing, not a bad thing. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. So guys, I'm gonna wrap up right now. So小树上谢谢进来的朋友啊，我先关了小树。So guys, wrapping up right now. It's 0:10 a.m. in China right now, and hopefully I did not got banned on this Chinese platform, dude. All right, it's 0:10 a.m. and tomorrow is Friday, and I will just have one day off this weekend because of about the national holidays that's coming next week, which makes me a little bit fucking lost, bro. Like 1 day of rest, bro. Come on, man. And anyway, this was what's gonna happen. And right now, like let me wrap up this trend. Like I have sure issue about the most real part about me is that I think recording about it is that it triggers me in the moment, and I also share with you my perspective as a Chinese person looking at American politics. I hope this helpful, and if you don't agree with me, that's fine too. Because you know, you know, there is what freedom of speech is about. Like people can have their different opinions, debate, like what Charlie Kirk selected to do, right? Although like I'll shut up, bro. Like so, you can disagree with me. You like saying Trump is the best president. Dude, it's okay. Cool. I understand you because you probably are the people that benefit from Trump's policy, which is good for you. But like, I also see a lot of people in my countries that got affected by Trump's policy with his fucking high tariffs. And on that note, dude, I hope that things will get back to normal soon enough. And I love you all. If you like this channel, okay, let me speak Mandarin. 如果你们喜欢这个频道，请点一个订阅，好吗？我是纯正的中华人。If you like this channel, please hit the like button to help your boy with algorithm. Hit the subscribe button, to help with the algorithm too. And if you would like to support Bill's knee injury and demonetized status quo on YouTube right now, you can pitch in with the PayPal and Patreon donation links in the description. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Peace. Love you all. I love you, homie, for our guys, especially, bro, and all our homies and veterans.